You know where me not trusting a woman came from? My biological mother.
I don't believe a woman at all. You know how you know if a woman is lying? If she moving her mouth.
What is something that women commonly lie about to men outside of this pussy is yours or you the best I ever had? I feel like every day I'm reminded that there's just like a group of people out here, mainly men, that are dedicated to lying and just dedicated to spreading mistruths. And so I get up every day to counter that. Like that's my thing. It's like I go to sleep, I forget about it by the time I go to sleep, and then I wake up, I log in, and then I'm like, oh shit, there's a whole world of men out here that just love lying and love creating a dangerous space for women, for women and children and everybody else to exist in. Because coming out here and just telling me these like blatant untruths about women, what do you hope to accomplish? Like, what is the you know what I'm saying? Like, what is the goal here? You know what I mean? And saying the things that you guys are saying about women that you can never substantiate, you can never prove, you just say them. I'm trying to figure out what is the end game if the end game isn't to harm women, right? Now, some of this could just be rooted in the fact that y'all are fucking narcissistic and y'all don't want to take accountability for anything you ever done, which a lot of it I think is that. But I also think there's a more nefarious quality to all of this, and that is these men like clock in like it's a job to do this, to tear women down, because that is what the patriarchy demands of men. And I don't know where we got our marching orders from when it comes to this, but we got them, and boy, oh boy, there are a lot of men executing this to perfect.
Women are better liars than you. Women have survived to lie and deceive like you have never ever experienced. Most of the things that she says to you is a lie, or at very best is a half-truth.
Can you guys can you give me any example of what that looks like? Like, what is something that women commonly lie about to men outside of this pussy is yours or you the best I ever had? Like, I'm curious. Like, what are women really out here lying about? I came. Yeah, I came. Maybe that's what, they lie about shit like that. But where are all these lies coming from? What are you guys talking about? Where's the need for women to lie to men? For what reason?
If you know anything about power and control, Machiavellian, then you will know that half-truths are used all the time for manipulating other people. And
Machiavelli wrote, that's a book written by a man that mainly men read. So you're saying a thing that Machiavelli spoke of, a man who does it or did it himself, and other men do it. And other men read that book, and like the people they're being lied to the most are, the people that are being lied to. I'm sorry, the people that are lying to them the most are other men. This is crazy. This is lunacy at this point.
Women do this instinctually. To reiterate, this is not good or bad. It is the way. So until you
definitely bad
realize that as a man, you're always going to end up in trouble. And so never believe.
In what way? How do men end up in trouble? How? Why? What are you guys talking about? Like, take the music out of, like, what are you saying? What are you talking? Can you be more specific? God dang, I'm so tired. Like, you guys just lie. You weird ass lie, weird music, weird glasses. Like, what are you talking about?
Believe anything a woman says. And you've heard this before, but just see what she does, okay? She can tell you she loves you and walk away from you in the same breath. And so it makes no sense to men in your logic mind.
Why would that prove she doesn't love you if she walked away from you? What if you punched her in the fucking mouth? She loved you, you punched her, and then she walked away from you, but she still loves you. What if you cheated on her, but she loves you and she leaves you? Like, so if a woman walks away from you, that means she doesn't love you? How do men prove that they love women? By the way, I'm very curious. What are some examples you have of men typically proving that they love women.
So deception is their greatest ally, essentially. It's how they survived all these years. Except for now, they don't need it, but they're still doing it because that's just what they know. So be aware of this, men, and never, ever, ever trust a woman. Peace.
It'd be hard to catch somebody like that. Females ain't nothing nowadays. It's all the female, they selling pussy, they need some money, they want to fuck with somebody that's doing something. Ain't no female finna fuck with you, ain't finna put no money in their phone, ain't finna send you no money. And you know what I'm saying? So it's hard in jail, like, you can't do nothing for them. Like nowadays, you gotta do something for a female. You can't do nothing for them, they don't want you to, you ain't got no money. Oh, that shit over.
I want everybody to keep in mind, this, and it is gonna see, we're gonna paint this picture. King Von was a fucking serial killer. And he got the audacity to talk about women can't be trusted. Like, look at the men that say this type of stuff. I just want y'all to clock the character of the men who come out here and say these things about women. Just, you'll see.
A woman gonna break. So I never been had that loyalty to a woman to tell her my deepest thought, because a woman will break. Just like my girl snitched on me. It's just a step I gotta take for that, you know. I was raised not to trust women. The only woman I trust, my mama, man, that's it.
So Boosie, a criminal, an abuser, who said that he was gonna pay a woman to sleep with his child, his son who was a child. This man is saying that women can't be trusted. Only woman I trust is my mama. I was raised not to trust women. Then why you trust your mama? That's what I'm not understanding. You say you trust your mama, but you was raised not to trust women. But you trust your mother the most out of anybody. Women gonna snitch? Since when? Also, why are you putting a woman in a position where she would have to snitch? Why are you putting a woman in a position where it's her life or your life, where it's her freedom or your freedom? And then when she don't want to fucking take the fall with you, you mad? Like, again, the character. Look at the character of these men.
You know where me not trusting a woman came from? My biological mother. I'm not gonna say what she did, but she was married and I watched what she did, every husband and boyfriend she ever had. So that made me not trust women.
So Kevin Gates says that watching his mama be a cheater made him not trust women. But you've seen more men be cheaters. You probably are a cheater. But when you saw your mama cheat, now all women are cheaters. But your daddy didn't cheat. Your uncle didn't cheat. Your granddaddy didn't cheat. Goodness gracious, man.
I don't believe a woman at all. You know how you know if a woman is lying? If she moving her mouth. I don't believe not one woman since Eve. I done read the Bible back to back 7 times. Know every book of the Bible. 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles. As women have been lying since the beginning of time, and every lesson and before us is teaching us to do not believe a word that is coming out of their mouth. It's in their nature to be rebellious. It's in their nature to lie to you. It's in their nature to do the thing that's best for them, to be hypergamous, meaning.
Then why do men do all of these things more than women? Exponentially more than women. If it's in a woman's nature, then why do men lie more than women? Why do men abuse more than women? Why do men cheat more than women? If it's in a woman's nature. I'm so very curious.
That they have to go for the best available option because they understand that they can't do it for themselves. I don't believe any woman. The reason that they come out with these slogans, believe all women, is because women aren't believable.
No. Again, we got another dummy that is misquoting the slogan, believe women. Nobody came out with the slogan, believe all women, except for men who were trying to fuck up the real slogan of believe women.
If that was the natural order of things and we've been in existence since the beginning of time, why do you have to train me for something that I'm already aware of? If you were a truth teller, if it was inherently in you, you wouldn't have to sell me on why it is that I should believe you.
No, that's like why you have to tell people to believe black people too. in any marginalized group of people. That's what they do. Oh man, Anton is one of the worst. But real quick, Anton is married to a woman. I believe he has a child. If I could be wrong about this, I believe he has a child. I believe he has a daughter. What are you talking about? Like, why do you grip so hard? You don't believe women, but you have a wife and you have a daughter? Okay. Sounds believable.
Because women are some of the biggest narcissists. They're the biggest narcissists.
Women are narcissists?
Women want to control your mind. And that's the problem that we face today. They want to control a man 100%. And then they hate it when they can't control a man and they are the one that's controlled. Ain't that crazy?
That's wild.
It's wild, ain't it?
It is wild.
Yeah, y'all want to control.
It's wild because it's a lie.
Control a man, but you can't control a man with a strong mind. You can't control a man with a strong will. Only way you can control a man is if you control him through God. You pray that God will control a man. That's what's wrong with women.
So I'm curious. How do women try to control men? and for what reason? I'm not understanding. Again, just saying stuff. No, nothing to back it up. Women can't be trusted. Women want to control men. I have nothing to substantiate this claim. I'm just gonna make this claim though, over and over and over again. And the worst one of them all. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's bad. Corey is bad, but Anton is. I think Corey is worse than Anton. It's a coin toss though. Both of them are terrible. But Corey believes this stuff though. That's the thing. Anton lying through his teeth. Corey's lifestyle actually reflects the things that he's saying. Anton's doesn't. So yeah, Corey's worse. This is crazy.
Fuck Carmen. That bitch told me she was my woman. She'd be with me, do anything for me, all that shit. The whole time, I'm like, bitch, who are you talking to? Bitch, you ain't my bitch. You a bitch who getting fucked because we on the road kicking it. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. You'll be telling the next nigga this. If you don't know that about a bitch, then you autistic. You autistic. When a bitch is talking to you, you are supposed to look at that bitch and try to give her warning that you know she ain't shit. Right. When bitches talk to me, I'll be like, and then they be like, why you looking like that? I'm like, are you serious? Girl, look at your life. Your life is full of tragical endings with men. Why in the
Is that her fault or why? And why do you, I'm so, look, man, here's the thing about all of these like celebrity type dudes. Because of the women that they pursue, maybe a lot of this is true for them. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Maybe some of it, I should say, at least some of it is true for them. Getting with the woman that only wants you for your money, getting with the woman that be cheating and scamming and scheming and plotting and twisting. And okay, I can believe that these dudes run into more women like that because of the women that they pursue, right? But for them to not acknowledge that they are celebrities, therefore they don't live the same lifestyle that the majority of men do, and therefore the women they meet aren't the average woman, just tells me everything I need to know about them. Like, they're dumb, first and foremost, but also they're disingenuous because when they were broke, none of this was true. Before any of these dudes got money, this wasn't true. They was loving on women. They had girlfriends. They had babies. They was living with women. Women was living with. They was staying with women. Women put them on their credit cards. Women gave them their car to drive. Let them whip around the Altima. Let them whip around that Accord. Now you got a little money, and you leave with your money, and you want the women that want you for your money, and now you out here complaining about women only want you for your money, or women are liars. Women are hypergamous. Seems like a self-fulfilling prophecy, my guy. At this point, fuck, choose better.
do you think I think I'm special than the next motherfucker when it comes to you being what you're supposed to be to a man? When you with a man, goddammit, and you give him your pussy, you are supposed to be like, you know what? It ain't about me no more. This man is who I chose to give my pussy to. I'm gonna show this man I am a good woman to choose and cuff.
Man, what? Corey, you don't like women. Why would a woman, why would a woman try to prove something to you in this way? Like, what are you talking about? Are they cheating on you? Are they hitting you? Are they lying? Like, what is going on to make you be like women are not actually like, I think it's the expectations or AKA the entitlements that Corey has of these women, and they're not meeting these expectations because I'm sure the shit he want is fucking ridiculous. He want the women to let him go cheat on as many women as he wants to be with. Cheat on her with as many women as he wants to be with, never question him. You know, he don't want a woman with a backbone. He don't want a woman to stand up for herself. And if she stands up for herself, then it's like, oh, here you go. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than Nino Brown. Like, what? Bro, what are you talking about? I'm sorry, y'all. I just get frustrated listening to this stuff. It rubs me the wrong way because I be wanting to just really hear some substance in something that they're saying, but I never actually hear anything. They don't ever actually give me the examples.
Them bitches don't never show you they're a good woman to choose and cuff. Them bitches don't do nothing but show you attitude and think that the niggas they hide behind your back you don't know about. I don't have to look and see if you fucking another nigga. Your attitude with me is all I need to know. Shut the fuck up talking to me, bitch. I know you ain't shit. Every once in a while you meet a woman that's worth something, but it's not common. Most of the bitches you are fucking them because they don't have the right mentality toward themselves. They actually think they tricking you. But when you fucking with a man who not autistic mentally, he is gonna fuck you till the wheels fall off. Then he gonna get another bitch.
So now we're just replacing the R word with calling people autistic. Corey is so dumb. He don't even know what autism is. He doesn't even know what autism is. This fool is just, man, he's the man. Yeah, the worst. Like, the worst of the worst humans, Corey Holcomb, definitely at the top of the charts. Damn, man, these dudes are just despicable and lost. I'm just hoping me and y'all not falling. Well, I know y'all are falling in these traps, listening to these dummies, but these motherfuckers are taking y'all for a ride, man. For real, for real. Most of these dudes don't even live this lifestyle. They out here. Anton married with a baby, and he out here talking about women as liars, and you can't trust them. So he say that to his wife? Probably not.